Let's take your video marketing to the next level. I want to take a couple of moments to walk you through some do's and don'ts of recording a video. And this is for real estate agents looking to promote themselves via YouTube, whether it be Instagram, whether it be Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok videos. These strategies apply across the board. And I'm going to share with you my best tips for becoming more comfortable in front of the camera and creating videos that are compelling and that are going to be of value to your clients. And remember, this video is for real estate agents creating content for buyers, sellers, investors, tenants, etc. So stay with me. I'm going to do a quick intro, do some housekeeping, and then we'll dive right in. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty Brokerage. I'm also a CRM peer coach with Inside Real Estate. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate all of the love and support. Please hit that subscribe button so that we can stay connected. We can learn and grow together. And on this video, on this channel, if you don't know, I share everything on real estate marketing, systems, process, CRM tutorials, lead generation, lead nurturing, name it, you can find it here. And I'm always open to feedback and comments. So if there's anything that you want me to dive a little bit more deeper, let me know. I cover these topics, and if you look at the plethora of training that we do on a weekly basis for our agents in my group at eXp Realty, you'll see we cover a ton of different topics, from sphere of influence to growing a database to better conversion and so much more. So that being said, if you're looking at either getting a real estate license or you're in the process of switching brokerages, I highly recommend you interview me. I'm one of your candidates that you're looking for partnering and choosing as a sponsor at eXp Realty. It is probably one of the most important decisions you'll make when you're coming to eXp Realty is choosing your team partner, your sponsor. A lot of people just choose somebody who kind of introduced them to the company, and they missed a biggest point about me or a business partner being supportive to you. Check out all of the training and resources that are available to you at no cost in the description below when you partner with me at eXp Realty, and join the Wolf Pack, and you get to be part of Mike Schward and Connor Steinbrook and our amazing upline. Let's talk about today's topic, the do's and don'ts of recording a video as a real estate agent to really become the go-to agent in your community, to get leads on autopilot. And I have a lot of great agents that are partnered with me, that are in our group, that are crushing it on YouTube. I think if any agents, the moment I sit with them and the moment they ask me, what are the type of content, what is the lead generation strategy that I should choose, I always recommend people, should always choose two lead generation method, one active and one a little bit more passive. And YouTube and creating video is such a passive way to do this. You can make something and it's evergreen, it lives for you, and it's constantly bringing you in leads, growing your database while you are out showing properties and building your database, nurturing, doing other parts of your work. So some of the things that you need to do in order to really grow your business using video marketing, make the process really simple. A lot of times agent gets really excited, real estate agents gets really excited about being on video, and they'll start to make videos, but they can't maintain it. And trust me, I've been there. I have children, I have multiple other businesses, I own investment properties, not only in Canada, but in the US as well. And I have a lot of things on my plate to manage. When you put video marketing in the mix of all and to maintain a YouTube channel, it's a lot of work. Not only thinking about what to do, asking our VAs to create our thumbnails, tags, the description, the keywords, and then finally recording and editing and publishing. There's a lot of process. So make your process simple as possible. I don't edit my videos anymore, and you guys probably noticed that. I literally, because I'm so comfortable in front of the camera, and I become an expert of all these experience working in the marketing space, I can jump on the computer, press record, and start to talk. And as you can see here, I'll grab my water, I'll be drinking, and I'll be doing a tutorial, and it's natural to me, and I'm still in the process of still delivering value. So make the process simpler so that you continue to do them. Trust me, if you want to know the magic sauce, is staying consistent with anything that you're doing. So make sure you're staying consistent, and above all, you show up constantly for your work. That's it. So that if you find a process that works for you and that you're excited for, you're going to keep showing up. It's going to be consistent. So the next thing is sound and lighting. I invested into a great mic. So if you have somewhere to put the money, try that. But if this is your first time ever recording video and you might not love it, and I don't want you to do something that you don't love, buy a cheap mic. My husband and I in our old videos, horrendous by the way. Don't look at our old videos. I was like every sentence was edited. By the way, I had a teleprompter. I had notes. It was unreal. And we had like a $49. You can look at Amazon like a clip-on mic. It wasn't that great, but it did the job. Okay, so it takes off a lot of the outer noises. I love this. Sometimes my fire alarm is on and this doesn't catch it, and you can edit the long distance, short distance voice, etc. So highly invest in a mic if this is something that you want to do long term. And lighting is so great. I have a ring light. Because of my lights, you see it gets in my glasses. I don't want my light in front of me, so sometime when I move you can see it, but it's right above me. So lighting is a great one. And my recommendation always is try to, if you're doing like a property tour of a video, like I have a lot of agents that go into properties, new built homes, and they do a lot of tours. You don't need anything fancy. I have a gimbal, and you can use a gimbal obviously to do the tours and videos of the property so it's not shaky. But you can grab the phone on your own and just record like that. And it's super impactful. And what I love is take a moment, couple of seconds to be in the video at the beginning or the end, and then you can voice over the whole thing. Again, making the process super easier. And especially if you don't love being in front of the camera and you're nervous, but show up in some video in some aspect and they get to see you because you're promoting yourself, and the moment they get to know you, they immediately have a connection, a relationship is built because they kind of know your personality from watching the video. A lot of time people come to me and they meet with me, and real estate agents are like, the moment I started watching your videos, and I love your mindset, I want to be around you. And I love that because I show that personality on my video. And huge, huge, huge do is call to action. Make sure you're telling people what you're here to help them with, what you want them to do next in the video. 100% do not publish. This is not just pertain for videos. This is for your social media post, blog post, anything you do. Make sure you have a lead capture along with your marketing, your promotion. This is why I just did a video on landing page, IDX squeeze page, something. That's why I am a huge champion of KV Core or Bull Trail platform, because you can build a ton of different lead capture tools and you can put them in there. So you're constantly, every marketing you do is growing your database, growing your following, etc. So the other thing I want to mention is I'm not a great example of this because I love to ramble on. If you can keep your videos short and concise, that would be ideal. And obviously, you're not going to get that the first time around. And trust me, I'm in 300 videos in, and I'm still struggling with it. But get in a habit. Shorter videos are better than longer videos. And when I say, and sometimes you want to do a little bit of both. But for real estate, and you want to get to the point, because a lot of people don't have a lot of time. My videos are a bit longer sometimes because I'm actually doing a tutorial. I'm showing you how to do something. Create a website, create a funnel from start to finish, etc. Lastly, biggest do is value. Value, value, value. If you're just going to come up and just ramble, that is not okay. You are taking away people's time. They could be watching another video. Do not mislead. Do not use those clickbaits title, and then when they get to your video, they get nothing burger. Make sure you're always leading with value, and people walk away from your video, your content, and be like, "Whoa, I didn't know that. That's awesome. What? I get new incentives with if I buy this property. What? I didn't know that you had this builder had only a limited amount of properties with basements in it, or that I should have asked these 3 questions when I bought my property for my investment property with my realtor." Those are valuable information. So value first. Next, let's talk about some of the things you should not be doing when it comes to recording a video as a real estate agent for your video marketing, for your real estate marketing. Don't overcomplicate the process. Anything that I just said do's, don't do it. So that is the opposite of it. Don't do it. So don't overcomplicate the process. And remember, make it about them. Make it about your leads. Anytime I'm sharing stories with my audience is to relate to them, and then for them to get to know me a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's about them and how I can help them, how I can help their business, etc. Remember, do not think about thumbnails, tags, descriptions. They are very important, but you can leverage other people to help you with this. ChatGPT can write your description for you, 1 to 2, 3 sentences. Remember, all of the description in my video right now, they're all preset. I put them in custom. I went to customization and setting, and they're default footer. That's in every video of mine. I only changed the top description, a sentence, 2 sentences. And then tags, again, there's your video channel tags and your channel tags and your video tags. You could keep repeating them if there are similar videos. And especially if they're doing well, you can keep an eye on them. And that's why I love leveraging a tool like TubeBuddy or vidIQ. But I know if you're at the beginning stages, this may be overwhelming for you. So check out some of the videos that I have here on even my own process of recording a video. And if this is of interest to you, I can show you a little bit more, because anything that I do here can be translated to anything you do for real estate. You can jump on here, press record on StreamYard like that I'm doing right now, and just talk for like 2-3 minutes, give amazing value, and jump off, and people will love you and your personality. And you could take your phone with you to a property, show them around, point a couple of things that they need to notice when they're buying a property. Voila, done. Content. Okay. Lastly, editing. I'll be honest with you, like I told you, I don't edit my videos anymore, and you can edit inside YouTube. Guys, just upload the video, trim the ends, cut the middle parts that you don't like, save the video. It's that easy. If you want me to show you how to do that, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll make a video on how to edit inside YouTube. Super easy. That's what I do. If I make a mistake, which barely never happens, as you can see here, even when I cough, I'm drinking water. I want people to know that, hey, I'm here with you guys. This is a journey. And it doesn't take away too much. Lastly, invest in a tool. Like I think I pay, don't quote me, like $39 or something a month. StreamYard, super inexpensive. I click on, I come on, I record. It's in the studio. I download, I upload it to YouTube. Done. Super easy in the comfort of my home, in my chair. And obviously, as a realtor, you want to be out recording videos. And in my case, I'm here teaching you guys different strategies, so that's a little bit better. But remember, you can have videos where you're sitting at home and showing people different tips as well. So there could be a combination of both. So leverage StreamYard when you can. I hope these do's and don'ts of recording a video and strategies were helpful for you. I'd love to know in the comment section below. Give it a thumbs up. And as always, click the subscribe button. Let's stay connected. Let's learn and grow together. If you're looking to partner with me and join the Wolf Pack and get access to all my training for free, and trust me, just open the link in the below where it says partner with me and just look at what you get for free. Trust me, every other agents outside of my group, whether you're at EXP or at another brokerage, they pay for them. So you get access to all of that for free. And my KV Core course, my Bull Trail course, it's getting a facelift. It's going to get updated and the price will increase. So if you want to get grandfathered at the price that it is now with 70 plus videos, click on that now, because a whole new course is coming in the next couple of months. And I can't wait to share them with you. That being said, thank you so much for coming to this channel. It was so great having you here and for all of your support. As always, I'll see you next time.